ready for every good work. It was an inscription that one would see in the premonstratensial life. Ad omne opus bonum preparati. And it gave the spirit an elasticity able to adjust its will to that of any expression of the divine will that might come, essentially through obedience. Coming here to Ireland and going into the regime of the new bishop, he made it understood that he preferred the Carthusian approach to the premonstratensian one. And so that element of being willing to say yes to people stopped, and the return to the Carthusian mode came fairly quickly. And that was a blessing. God is enough for the hermit. And it's easier to say no every time than yes now and again, which leads to more saying yes later on. Obedience is a great safeguard, and the Lord does speak through legitimate authority. But then there are occasions which do come, given and permitted by divine providence directly. One is those who seek confession and guidance, and even prayer for healing. And there is the regular Sunday Mass, and people want a word. And St. Paul, writing to Timothy, does indicate the sacrality of the word, how it is divinely inspired. Today, over the Christian world, there will be much preaching. Some will have its effect, for those souls will be thirsting for it and will come and receive what they are able to contain, for they are empty and are easily filled. Others will have little effect, for they will come full of all kinds of other thoughts, and they will not be listening or perceiving the grace in the air. For it works on both levels, the word given and the word received. Only an empty vessel can be filled, and those who come at the preacher wanting to teach him and to judge him go away with what they had, and even less. For they've committed the sin of presumption and even pride. We are judged by the word, and it is not our job to judge it. The correctly ordained minister has a grace of state, and there can be more happening than he knows. It is that supernatural spirit that the listener should come. No matter the weakness of the preacher, if he is in the right place at the right time, he is blessed, and so is his word. For Christ is the interior master, and our coming to church is a coming to him directly. And so, if we are involved in public liturgy, or in any liturgy at all, we come as angels serving the Divine Majesty and giving him only the best. And in so doing, if there are souls coming to share our prayer and worship, they are given an opportunity and a locus of encounter, where precisely the conditions are maximal, where heaven and earth can meet, and beauty and stillness greatly favour that encounter. Too much of the profane that they already have does not. They go away with more of the same thing, and have not been risen to another level, not even once a week. I remember in school days being deeply, deeply moved by going into the Eastern Orthodox liturgy and into the Roman Catholic High Mass. Even though an evangelical Protestant, I understood this was an encounter with something greater than the human. There was something other here, and the interior master was himself able to get through and say, as he did to Moses, "Take off your shoes, for the ground on which you are standing is holy ground." Agios oteos, agios ischiros, agios otanatos, elais onimas. Averum corpus natum de Maria Virgine, per passum immolatum in cruce pro homine, cuius latus perforatum fluxitat et sanguine, est nobis pregus datum mortis in examine. O Iesu dulcis, O Iesu pie